machine as it does not function. Sincerely, Jackie Flores, Human Resource Manager.
What's wrong with this thing?
Didn't you get the email I sent out?
Yeah.
Why are you trying to use the copier?
The copier's not working.
You said you got the email.
I did, but it didn't say anything about the copier not working.
The subject line was copy machine does not function.
Oh, see, that's where I got confused. I was like, oh, copier machine does not work. You're like, copier machine does not function.
For sale! Vintage black Protege XJ900 sneakers. Asking $150. In excellent condition. No trade-ins or low-ball offers accepted. Send.
Hi, I saw your ad on Craigslist for your Protege XJ900 sneakers, slightly used vintage black. Do you still have them? And if so, what condition are they in?
Yes, and like the posting says, they are in excellent condition.
What color are they?
Like the posting says, they're vintage black. Like,
I have a used iPhone 3 with a cracked screen. Will you accept that trade?
no way, no. No, the posting says no trades.
I have $30.
That's, nope, no low-ball offers. Did you even read the ad? Look, do you want to make a serious offer on the Protege XJ900 sneakers or what?
Protege XJ900 sneakers? I thought they were Air Jordans. Never mind, I will pass.
What the hell?
I can't wait to send out these Save the Date wedding invitations. Save the date, Saturday, March 1st, 5 o'clock p.m., Ebenezer Lutheran Church, as Kevin and I will be wed.
Hey, Liz!
Oh, hi, Frank.
I got the Save the Date wedding invites.
Awesome. Are you coming?
Yeah, when is it?
Saturday, March 1st.
What time?
5 o'clock p.m., just like the invite says.
Cool, cool. Hey, you getting married in a church, or?
Yes, it mentions that as well in the invitation you're holding in your hand.
Cool, cool. Hey, Liz, I was thinking you and I should totally hook up. What do you think?
Oh. Are you kidding me? You know I'm getting married.
What? You are? When? To who? Congratulations!
It says all of that right there.
Cool, cool.
I don't understand the words you use.
I can't make it any clearer.
I had my heart set on those shoes.
I could not have been any clearer.
You wanna get a drink after you say your I do's?
I couldn't be any fucking clearer.
Nobody listens, nobody makes sense. We stay up all night and turn and toss.
But I remember my grandmother told me the universe is nothing but indifferent chaos.
The universe is nothing but indifferent chaos. Life's just a game of celestial lacrosse. The universe is nothing but indifferent chaos. Dude, come on, let's go. I've been waiting by the elevator for like 5 minutes. It's lunchtime. Let's go.
Hold on, I have to finish filling out my brackets.
Oh, March Madness.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Who do you have in your Final Four, dude? Indiana? I think Florida's overrated.
Look, these brackets are a little different than that.
What? That's a full sentence. That's not a team. What region is this?
This is the women that I've recently been rejected by regional.
Oh. Heard some of these related to me at happy hour. Even witnessed some of the contenders firsthand. Yeah, it should be competitive. Who's in the early game?
Well, I got a friend of a coworker who let me buy her 7 drinks one night, only to give me a fake phone number. Matched up against a woman who used my extra front row ticket to a concert, and then says to me on the L ride after that she's gonna get off at the next stop so she can head over to her boyfriend and say, "Oops, did I fail to mention I had a boyfriend?"
Yeah, you should consider adding girl who told you it was her first time, and then she showed me a picture of her kids afterwards.
Hey, what was your first time like?
It was faster than the time it will take to complete this sentence.
For tonight is just your night.
bodies coming together as one. Coming inside of you was amazing.
I gotta leave.
Leave? I don't know. I read in Cosmo that, I'm paraphrasing here, that after making love, you should ask your partner to lay in your arms. You want to talk or cuddle or something?
No, you may have just made a baby. I mean, you didn't use anything. You didn't pull and pray. Didn't Cosmo say anything about that?
Well, I was nervous. It was our first time.
It was your first time. It wasn't my first time.
What? That wasn't your first time? I thought this was going to be like a Notebook or something else.
That's so ridiculous. Are you putting on Boys to Men as soon as we got here?
I was nervous. That should be a compliment.
Do you understand the implications of leaving yourself inside of me?
Well, I don't know what to tell you. I was looking deep into your eyes, and you didn't tell me to do anything. Plus, it felt magnificent.
I shouldn't have to tell you to do anything. You're 16. Oh my God. I think I just felt it kick. Oh my God. I'm pregnant.
Oh my God.
I'm probably pregnant.
Okay. We have to capture this moment. This is going to be our first family photo.
Oh my God. I'm pregnant and in high school. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Oh. Ridiculous. I mean, you're a bad boy at Dominic's, for God's sake.
Okay, first of all, we both know that my official title is carry-out assistant. And it's only until I make enough money to buy a car. My dad's totally the one who splits these with me.
God, I can't let you have sex with me.
You know, I think you need to get on board with this. Should we pack a bag for when we go to the hospital?
No, idiot, we're at your house. None of my stuff's here.
You need to start being nice to me. I read in Belly Plan that babies pick up on subtle emotional changes.
I'm sorry if I'm a little freaked out right now.
It's okay. You know what? Let's put on some music.
Okay, yeah,
Help calm you down.
okay.
You figure out what kind of music it likes.
It's not in it, okay? Why are you so insensitive and why am I so emotional? Okay.
Do you want to go for a walk?
Yeah.
Maybe get some ice cream?
Oh my God, you're calling me fat. I'm showing. I am showing already. Don't look at me. I'm a monster. Will you say something already?
You look beautiful, okay? You both look beautiful.
Oh. Okay. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm overwhelmed. I don't know what to think.
Are you feeling sick?
I'm so sick. I feel like I'm gonna throw up that antipasto I had.
No! Don't throw up! We'll spin the baby around.
I hate you! I hate you!
Look, just take deep breaths. Morning sickness, just breathe, just nice, long, easy breaths.
When are your parents coming home again?
Don't you mean the grandparents?
I hate you! No! I will rip your tongue out if you keep that out.
Not for a few days, all right? They're in Colorado on business.
Okay, I don't know what to think. Okay,
Well,
I'm really...
it's okay, all right? Just leave the thinking up to me. I'm the man of the family now.
That's why I'm freaked out.
You know, Paige, I know a few things about life. Things happen for a reason. And you don't always get what you want. You know, time heals all wounds.
What the hell are you talking about? You just stringed a bunch of fucking sentences together, jackass!
Yelling is the voice of the devil.
Okay, we need to figure out what to do with this situation.
I read in Zero, the Oprah magazine, somebody you admire with about serious situations. So first thing Monday, we're going to go talk to Mr. Deaver about this.
Guidance counselor? Are you freaking kidding me?
No, Mama, I'm not.
You know what? No. I will kill you if you keep that up. And you know what? I'm not having sex again. At least not until I'm married.
Speaking of which, we need to start talking about marriage.
33, I just told you that.
Debbie says that we're always supposed to ask if anyone has a number earlier than the number that we just called.
Debbie said we didn't have to do that no more.
I didn't hear that. She didn't tell me that.
She came in here in front of you and me and Carla and the Lord, and she said we didn't have to do that no more.
All right, don't be bringing me into your kitchen, okay? I don't remember any such conversation from Debbie, and I know I wasn't here for any such conversation.
Hi, I'm right here.
Sir,
okay.
he will be with you in a moment. Please do not cause a scene or a ruckus.
Some people can be so rude.
Debbie says that if people are rude, we could adjust the way with which we work with them, or we can tell them they need to come back tomorrow with the proper paperwork.
Are you certain about this?
I have all the proper paperwork right here.
All right, you know what, sir? I will ask you once to be polite, please. We are in the middle of a meeting.
Sir, please, give us the paperwork. Sir, you are in the wrong office. You need to go down the hall, to the right, to the dispute hearings line. Go!
And work on your attitude.
Number 34? Number 34?
I'm number 34. I was told to come here to work out a payment plan.
Oh, you were you?
Yes, ma'am. I was.
Do you fulfill any of the qualifications?
Oh, Debbie says that we don't have to read them the qualifications no more. She says that's leading them on. Instead, we just hand them the sheet of paper and let it figure it out for themselves.
Oh, girl, you've been sitting out in the heat for too long. How are they supposed to know less than we read it to them?
I'm standing right here and I can read, so.
Sir, didn't your mother ever tell you to be respectful of women?
Hey, men.
You know what? I don't remember anything from Debbie mentioning that. What I always do is I ask if they fulfill any of the qualifications, then I wait for them to look like a deer in the headlights, and then I begin my explanation.
I can't read.
Sir, you are walking a thin line.
Until Debbie tells me otherwise, I am continuing on this protocol. Now, sir, do you fulfill any of the qualifications?
What qualification?
I thought you said you could read.
I don't have anything in front of me.
All right, you clearly do not understand this process. Outside these doors and to your right is a dispute and hearings line. They will discuss other options there. Now
I
go.
thought it was supposed to-
Just go.
And work on your attitude. Number 35. Number 35, please.
That's me. Yeah.
How may we help you?
Debbie says we don't have to ask that no more. We can just stare at the person until they stop talking.
Ooh, I think I like that. That's like a Jedi mind trick.
Debbie is so smart. I imagine that's how she got her job. She just sat there in her interview and stared for a full-on hour.
Debbie's so smart. I'd piss my pants if I stared at her for too long.
You sound like that hurt.
Okay. I have my registration, I have my license plate number, and I have my driver's license. I just need to get the official sheet so that I can take it to the cashier.
Look at his face. He looks like a scared little boy.
I'm not scared.
Are you sure that you are next?
Yes, I am sure. This is my piece of paper with the number 35 on it.
Okay, sir, you need to work on your attitude.
Can I please speak with Debbie?
Oh, sorry. You get break.
Ooh, baking tins. I want some baking tins.
Yeah, for all the times that you bake.
I bake sometimes. I bake more if I had baking tins.
Babe, we should get some cool stuff. I mean, if other people are gonna buy it for us, we should at least get some stuff that we actually want. Panty time, come on.
No, I'll get plenty of that at the bachelorette party
Bachelorette party from who?
for my friends.
Girls give other girls lingerie?
It's like a gift.
Nice. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, my cousin Sheila at her bachelorette party. My grandmother got her the cutest.
Whoa, I'm gonna stop you right there. Did you say your grandma was at her cousin's bachelorette party?
Yeah, my grandma, my mom, and my aunt.
So you don't think that's weird? Is your grandma coming to your bachelorette party?
We're very close family.
Girls, okay, that is disgusting, alright? Just don't tell me which one of the teddies you get from your grandma, because I'll never be able to get a full boner ever again. Yes, you want that? I don't want that.
No, it's not like bachelor parties or normal events, sitting around in the basement, wrestling and making fart noises.
Yeah, that happens at all the bachelor parties. We sit around making fart noises with their butts. And the rest, ooh, KY jelly.
No, God. Honey, we can't take that off now. They told us that. My grandmother's going to see
Oh, no, 2 seconds ago you were telling me how awesome it was that your grandma gets you sexy underwear. You think that's awesome? Your grandma's ruining everything for me. Possibly the future of our marriage. Will we get divorced? I don't know anymore.
I don't know what's worse, the fact that people are going to see this on our registry, or we get to find out who wants to give us KY jelly for our wedding night.
Honey, we're running really low on Sprite.
No. You're bad at this.
I'm thirsty. I'm obeying my thirst. You should listen to your body.
I do listen to my body, Dave.
Okay, yeah.
There's brain in my body. I listen to that.
Oh, okay. Well, you wouldn't be happy to get more Sprite? I mean, more Sprite we didn't have to pay for. Oh, 2 Sprites, 1, 2. You know, people are like, oh, Sprite's lemon lime flavor, so must go with 3 stuff wrong. Sprite goes with everything. Sprite,
Hey,
Sprite, Sprite.
This isn't a grocery list.
Well, you know what? It should be. It's a lot easier than those lists you make. I'm going to come back next week and do this all over again. Do you know when the ads come in? Because I want to make sure my friends get my snacks on schedule.
You're being ridiculous.
No, I'm being considerate. You here scanning vacuums and coffee filters at full price.
You scan coffee filters. Only you would put coffee filters on a registry.
Is that wrong? Says who? Mr. Target? Show me where the rules are, man. Oh, wait, you can't. Because there aren't any Sprite!
There are rules, like 2 scanners per couple, as the teenager behind the counter had to explain to you multiple times.
Is it unreasonable to ask for a third? What if one runs out of power? What if I want 2 things at the same time? So you go boom, 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 got 2 things. Sorry, they don't have that kind of foresight, honey.
These sconces are nice.
Sconces. Those must be for our dungeon.
Stop, they're nice. I mean, don't you ever watch those decorating shows?
I'll let you think about that before I answer. Yes, HGTV designed a dime girl. I love that show.
Dave.
I'm obeying my thirst.
Come on, man. It's lunchtime. I want to go.
Hold on, man. This bracket's a killer. I gotta make some careful choices.
What region is this?
This is a minor office annoyances regional.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Who's that?
The 2 seat?
Yeah.
Those are people who refuse to smoke in the designated areas and make me walk through their cloud of carcinogens into the building after lunch.
Who were they matched up against?
I got them advancing against the 3 seat. People on elevators loudly and rudely participating in conference call.
Is there a favorite?
Oh yeah, the 1st seat's a heavy favorite. Conference rooms that are too hot in the winter and too cold in the summer.
Oh. Is there a dark horse team?
Yeah, that guy in product management. We haven't rolled out a new product in 2 years, yet he finds hours and hours a day to talk on the phone with his divorce attorney and his soon-to-be ex-wife.
Okay, all right. Are you sure that's not too far?
Nah, man. My arm's a lot stronger now. I can get there easy.
All right, send her on over. Good job! Way to go, Timmy!
Thanks, Dad.
Oh. You know, I'm really sorry that we haven't done this very much recently.
I understand. I just gotta get used to you not living with Mom and me anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's as tough on you as it is on me.
Yeah, well, you know, at least I have Mom to live with. You must get lonely sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. But then other times it's not so bad.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, your mom was the only woman I ever really dated, so it's nice for me to get out there and meet new people, you know?
Do you like these new women more than you like Mom?
Well, it's different.
How?
Well, it's kind of like with you and your video games.
What do you mean, Dad?
Well, you know, do you remember when we got you your first video game?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you remember how hard it was at first?
Oh man, it took me months to figure out when I had to clear all the boards, everything.
Yeah! And now every time we get you a new video game, it takes you, what, a couple of weeks, maybe even a couple of days before you figure it out, and you want to move on.
So what you're saying, Dad, that Mom never played video games? Is that why you left her? Because she wouldn't play video games, but these new women will?
It's kind of like that.
Well, you know, that's all it'll take. I'll just teach Mom to learn like video games. Then you can move home.
Oh, yeah, it's not that easy.
What else would it take?
Give me a way to think about the most boring video game that you've ever played. Now, imagine that you could only play that video game once a month. Alright? For an hour. In the most boring way possible. For the rest of your life.
That sounds awful. I'd be dying to play another video game.
Exactly! And my life right now is like a video arcade.
What do you mean, Dad?
Oh, you know, in some of your games, you get to choose different characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, some days I get to choose a blonde one, some days a brunette, one day black, another day brown, tall, short. I get to see how each of the different characters handles.
Some characters have special skills as well.
Some of them.
What about weapons? Do they have weapons in addition to their skills?
Some of them.
I still don't understand that.
Son, I'm gonna be honest with you.
What about?
Well, that I spent 15 years living with a woman who slowly grew to hate everything about me. Okay? And now I feel like a kid again. You know, like I'm not much older than you.
Yeah, Mom says that too.
What?
Says you need to grow up. You know, that someday she's convinced I'm more mature than you are.
Exactly, you know? I don't have to try to fight to get the same woman to like me who never will. Now I can go out and I can find a new woman every night who will like me. Some nights even two. Timmy, I'm sorry. Did I upset you with all this frank talk? About how I sleep with lots of women?
No more upset than I've been for the last 6 months.
Oh,
Because of the divorce?
No! I'm upset because you keep dumping me at Grandma's on Saturday nights. And that one woman that you brought to Sunday brunch, I completely lost my appetite for French toast.
Mandy?
No.
Rebecca?
No, the one still in her Halloween costume from the night before.
Oh, Stephanie. What's the matter? Didn't you like her outfit?
I can't watch any more Winnie the Pooh cartoons anymore. I get tingly when I see Tigger. I got thrown out of class last week for telling one of the Girl Scouts she needed to start showing more thigh.
Like her outfit?
I can't go to the school nurse anymore. Her little hat makes me feel weird, and then she giggles at me when I try to cover up Pal.
Outfit?
I got thrown out of art class last week because the teacher asked for suggestions on how to use paint, and I said, I'm now into body paint, and can we make that girl's chest look like they were her eyes?
Nice.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. It's been 3 weeks since my last confession.
Please relinquish the burden of your sins.
All right. Last week at church, when you were passing around the collection plate, I stole from it.
Oh, well. Say 5 Hail Marys and no more of this, huh?
One more thing. Another thing. I was at lunch with my friends at Chili's, and I stole the extra tip money, and I bought myself this bomb top from Forever 21.
Oh, well. The good people at Forever 21 do good things for the community.
Sure do.
Yes. Say 5 Hail Marys and go with God.
Another thing, one more thing.
Oh.
Father, when the satellite guy came to my house yesterday, I couldn't stop fantasizing about him after he left. And all he was wearing was a LeBron James jersey.
Hold on a minute. Wait a minute. Now, it is one thing to have unsanctified, immoral thoughts about your table and store, to steal from the church and from your co-workers, but to covet a Miami Heat fan? That is beyond salvation! Get the hell out of my church! The power of Christ compels you! The power of Christ compels you! Get out! Get out! 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 Miami Heat fan, that burns me right. Oh, hello. Day and the new Pope, and we're excited to bring a new dynamic church to you, the American people. And because we know what you want, and we know how to give it to you. Give it to them, girls!
Have you lost touch with your family?
Working too hard to the midnight hour.
Kids and spouse forgot who you are.
Come get clean in his holy shower. If you need a guide to listen, Jesus loves how we watch you chat. God will never cheat on you just because your ass got fat. Looking for some answers, show you a good time. Now it's Jesus' turn to nail you. That why
Your email's been sent in spam to all your friends in cyberspace.
but the ruler of the kingdom wants to share his book all over your face.
All over your face.
Looking for some answers, leave that science behind. Now it's Jesus' turn to nail you. Super fine. Jesus is gonna nail you. Looking for some answers, show you a good time. Now it's Jesus' turn to nail you. He'll make you
And that's why I never go anywhere without a change of socks.
My God, did they ever find a body?
Whoa. His iPhone washed up on the shores of Borneo, still had a little charge left in it. But it was sayonara Jimmy.
So sad.
Yeah.
Say, I didn't know you spoke Asian.
No. There's a lot you don't know about me, Vance. Hey, what do you have?
Oh, I don't know. Order for me.
Très chic.
French. Ooh la la.
Hola, senor. Yo deseo dos tacos carnitas y dos limonada, por favor.
Oh, and you speak Spanish?
Yeah, babe, I'm an enigma.
2 tacos. You want everything on that?
What did you just say?
Do you want everything on that?
How dare you!
Okay, cool. 2 plate tacos.
I have never been so disrespected in my life!
You died, honey. Just breathe, stay calm, do not use your deadly karate.
You're right, babe. I'll just use my calm latte.
All right, is there something wrong, sir?
Yeah, I should say there is. I would like to speak to your manager or the jefe.
Okay, well, you know what, sir? I am the head. No, I'm the manager.
And I would like to know why you are speaking English to me. No, I took care to speak to you in your native tongue, and you completely disregarded it.
I'm from Winnetka.
Oh, is that near Oaxaca? I hear it is just beautiful there.
No, it's near Chicago. I'm American.
Now, hold on a second. Now, I know that we have some pretty liberal immigration policies, which I happen to support, but I wouldn't go around calling myself an American if I were you.
We support the DREAM Act.
Hey, thank you.
You know what? I thought this was an authentic Mexican restaurant.
Yes, hence the name, Chipotle. Jesus, man, do you have to Americanize everything? No, what about the indigenous people of Chipotle, huh? They would be furious to know that you have subverted their Latino culture. You're capitalistic. Capitalist.
Okay, do you want these tacos?
No, what I want is an apology, not just from me, but to the people of Mexico for making a mockery of their culture, and to the people of America for denying us an authentic Mexican experience.
I do not see one Frida Kahlo painting in here.
Where is the Virgin of Guadalupe?
Okay! Hello! You want to know why you don't see any virgins or Frida Kahlo paintings here? It's because you're in a freaking Chipotle. You are in the corner of North and Wells, not Mexico City, alright? And you think you speak Spanish, senor, alright? You know, it's Chipotle, not Chipotle. That's not even Spanish. That's no wall for smoked chili. And I'd like to order it. Me gustaría pedir. Not yo deseo, unless you desire to sleep with some tacos. Usted es idiota, pinche pendejo, tu madre, cabrón!
Much ass, grassy ass. I am so glad that we came to this understanding.
I am in
Yeah, that's 1375, seniors. You know what? Just take tacos for free. Please leave.
Did you know that Chipotle is narwhal for smoked chili?
I didn't know narwhals could speak.
That's not right.
Mom, when I found out we were moving in, I got really mad. But I was wrong. This is the nicest place we have ever lived.
I know having a father in the foreign service can be hard on you guys, but with moving from embassy to embassy, but this time, I think your father really got it right.
He did. I can finally get a decent tan with the sun, and I have a stereo in my room.
I saw a monkey in the woods yesterday.
Oh, that's nice. You know, I think Vietnam is great too, kids, and I think if we could just get your father to stop worrying about work, we can make 1975 the Buford family's best year ever.
I found some tunnels in the wood too. They're neat.
Anything?
Marianne, kids, what are you doing? Haven't you heard? They're evacuating all embassy staff and family. The North Vietnamese are inside the city.
Dad, we're moving again?
Jim, we're not going to uproot our entire family again on one of your whims, okay? Why don't you sit down and we can discuss this as a family?
Discuss? No, what discuss? We can discuss anything you want on the helicopter. We've got to get out of here.
Sit down.
Dad, I don't want to move again. Mom doesn't want to move.
They just may be starting pitcher on the team.
Well, Billy, you can pitch somewhere else, somewhere that's not a war zone. We have to get out of here now.
Dad, this will be the 12th time we have moved in my life. I'm sick of it. I've never been to school long enough for a boy to ask me to dance.
Have we really moved that many times?
Dad, can we just please stay till the end of the baseball season in June? Please, can we stay till June?
Billy, Leslie, look, there will always be baseball and dances. You can play baseball and you can dance somewhere else, somewhere that's safer.
Leslie, is it true boys never asked you to a dance?
Yeah.
Oh, honey, I am so sorry.
Marianne, we do not have time for this. Do you realize what those gooks will do if they get their hands on us?
What's it go?
That is real good. Has your prejudice about you our children? This is the 1970s, for God's sake.
Billy, stop that. Marianne, we do not have time to argue about this. We've got to get the hell out of this cruddy little country.
And there it is. There it is. You never liked Vietnam. You never even tried. It's always work with you, Jim, and you're always on to the next thing. Just this once. Can your family please be the next thing?
We never get to see you, Dad.
Well, you know I have a lot to do to support you guys, but I know we're still a family. Hey, we went out to dinner just 2 weeks ago. Those were great spring rolls, remember?
We want to see you more than once every 2 weeks.
How come you never come to my ball games, Dad?
Oh, Billy, I went to one of your ball games just the other little while ago. What was the name of that other team? The Braves, huh? And you hit that home run and it landed in the pond, huh?
That was over a year ago. In Finland. We hadn't even moved to Vietnam yet.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. Maybe I have been a little distracted.
You've been a lot distracted, Dad.
There's been a lot going on, you know, with the war and all.
Not just now. Her whole life.
Secretary Gilbert! Whoa, not a goon! But there's one!
That's racist!
Secretary Gilbert, we have to get you and your family to the helicopter immediately!
Sergeant, we're not going.
Excuse me?
Tell me something, Sergeant. Did your dad go to your Little League games?
Well, not much. He was in the Army. Most of the time he was stationed overseas while we were back on the base in Georgia.
I bet that hurt a little bit.
Yeah, it did.
Well, I'm not going to miss any more baseball. I'm sure there'll always be reasons for distraction. Sometimes it's a state dinner. Sometimes it's the ambassador angry about some diplomatic breach in protocol. Sometimes it's the oncoming army of the North Vietnamese. Well, I'm going to stop being distracted and start being a dad and a husband.
That was beautiful, sir. Beautiful. I wish you and your family the best of luck. I wish I had a dad like you growing up. I still really think you should get out of that fucking helicopter.
Thank you, sir. I love you guys.
We love you too!
Okay, go over here. Oh, that's my family.
We love you so much!
Hey, who wants to go for bubble tea, huh? Sergeant! Sergeant! Sergeant!
I've played every Asian known to man. Chinese coolie. To a monk from Bhutan. But the one thing that I've never played is the one ethnicity I was made. I am a Filipino, soy Filipino, the Asian that everyone forgets. I am a Filipino, yo soy Filipino. Why won't they write parts for us yet? Every Asian part is plain vanilla. Slanty eyes are all they want. They don't care I'm from Manila. I'm sick of all this crap. Hey you can probably play a jab. I am a Filipino. Yo soy Filipino. I'm as good as any other man. I am a Filipino. Yo soy Filipino. We're like the Mexico of Japan. Some steaks, they make me Kim Jong-il. Can't they tell I'm not Korean? For money, I swallowed that bitter pill. I'm not a man from Kathmandu. I'm sick of pretending to know Kung Fu. I won't play Admiral Yamamoto, no sushi cook, and Kyoto, or sail a
that because I am a quarter Filipino.
You look white. Yo soy Filipino. Islands just east of Vietnam. Oh, I am a Filipino. Soy Filipino. I'm Catholic. Can I quote you a song? Dance break. He is a Filipino. That's me. Not a big deal. I won't lay right bonds for him yet. I won't lay right bonds for him yet.
Oh, I hate funeral parlors. They're just so morbid.
Morbidity is just life's way of telling us that we're all walking corpses, counting down to death.
How can you look like that at a time like this? Look at her just lying.
Oh, she looks good, so natural.
Oh, what a terrible thing to say.
Oh.
It's like you wanted her to grow.
Dorothy, her fate is separate from your own, but accepting her demise is a necessary part of your grief.
All right, yes, I'm sad. I'm grieving. Good for me. I'm just asking that you stop talking about death like it's an art form.
The universe is nothing but indifferent chaos, and death, like life, is beautiful in its own way.
Oh, what a load of shit!
There she goes.
Nobody looks beautiful in formaldehyde.
Oh, Ruth, it's Judy's memory. Be considerate. Lie back down. Come on.
Judy's in the morgue. She's fine. She's not going nowhere.
I wouldn't say that's fine.
She should at least be comfortable.
Well, the woman died for Christ's sake.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to be a little sensitive.
You know, Laverne's boy could get us a casket on the cheek.
No, we are not thrift shopping a casket. No, it's not right.
So if my family goes broke because you two goofballs wouldn't do a little eBay shopping, I'm coming back to hunt someone.
All right, I want to go on the record that I said no.
You are not helping anybody.
I don't get any reception in here.
Oh, of course you don't. You're inside a casket. What's she gonna do? Order a pizza?
I'm checking my living social deals. Idea time! Dying social. Dying social is a niche market. Ideas.
Let her deal with this in her own way. Although, now that you mention it, a pizza does sound pretty good.
And I've got a coupon.
Oh, there she goes again with the coupons. Get out of there.
Come on, Ruthie.
You got your new head, you're fine.
You know, maybe saving 45 cents here and there doesn't matter that much to you two. But at the end of the day, clipping coupons is a hell of a lot easier than clipping obituaries.
Oh, no. We had no idea.
No, you wouldn't, Bev, because they don't go shouting it from the rooftops. Right now that Judy's gone, it's just the three of us. And then one day you'll, slip in the shower and die. And then you will choke on your medication and die.
Probably.
And then I'll be here alone in my miserable life.
Wait a minute, why am I going first?
Oh, your life isn't miserable. Think of all the wonderful memories we have together. All those boat trips we took and the bonfires.
Bonfires. I miss those bonfires.
Yes, we should have another one.
We should. You know, we should cremate Judy.
At the bonfire?
No, not at the bonfire, no. Honey, take her ashes, spread them somewhere nice.
Oh, I think that sounds very special.
And we should take one more trip out to the ocean one last time.
Last time for Judy or us?
Yeah. That ocean's just being asked to get knocked up by some old lady ashes, huh?
Wait a minute!
saying never, never do anything like this, but I want you so bad.
I want you too, Lorraine.
No, so go turn off the lights so we can do it.
Hey, Lorraine, before we have sex, let's go over some rules and how they pertain to the phobias that I have. Phobias, you know, a persistent, irrational fear of an object, activity, or situation that leads to a compelling desire to avoid it.
Okay, I know what phobias are, but why are we talking about it right now, right as we're about to have sex?
Because it's important.
Oh, right. Okay.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so rule number 1, no turning out the lights.
Why?
Because.
Because why?
Because I have nyctophobia.
What is that?
It's fear of darkness.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, leave the lights on. It's fine. I still want
Oh, okay, all right. Rule number 2, no physical harm.
Physical harm. We were just kissing.
It's just another phobia that I have, agoraphobia.
And that is?
Fear of sexual abuse.
Okay. I was not trying to abuse you.
No, I know that you weren't. It's just that that's how things start out, right? And then things turn ugly. You know, first you're pinching and you're biting on my nipple, and then the next thing you're trying to stick copper wiring down my urethra. No, never mind. It's just that it's a long time ago, and I just don't want to go down that path again.
You know what? Maybe we shouldn't do this.
No, Lorraine, no. You know, I'm sorry. I really like you, Lorraine. And I want to please you in any way possible. Anyway.
Well, I've never had a guy go down on me before.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that's not gonna happen with me.
Why not? Let me guess, another phobia.
Well, several of them, to be exact.
All right, this I have to.
All right, well, first of all, I'm claustrophobic. I don't want to get stuck down there like a Chilean, right?
Wow, okay.
And then there's chaetophobia,
Chaetophobia?
fear of long hair.
What are you insinuating by that?
Just judging by the bulge in your panties, I'm gonna assume that you haven't shaved them. I bet it looks like a treasure troll. You said you wanted to hear my phobias, and I'm just listening to them. If you don't want to hear them, I can stop.
There's more?
Yes, well, just one. Chromadrosophobia,
And that is?
fear of bodily smells.
Okay, fuck you, Shane!
I'm just saying that it wouldn't hurt to douche once in a while.
Oh my god. Okay, you know what, Shane? I've got a phobia too.
Yeah?
Yeah, microphobia. The fear of little things. So why don't you take you and your tiny dick and get out of my house?
I can't, I'm agoraphobic.
I have needs!
All right, everybody, gather around, and welcome to our first annual anger management field trip.
Actually, it wouldn't be considered annual unless this happened the second time.
I suppose that's true. Thank you, Amy.
It was so intense.
I'm sorry.
No, I liked it.
Anyway, we are so lucky to be making our inaugural field trip with Habitat for Humanity because they just do so
I just don't understand why it has to be outside. The weather is so mild, it's making me sick.
I think that's pretty self-explanatory, Michael.
There are so many tools out here. To guarantee everyone's safety, we should all leave. Immediately.
Oh, that's very considerate. Thank you, Zach.
Halt, Zach.
I'm sorry, Hulk Zach.
I apologize. All I say when I'm in my anger state, and I want you all to be safe.
Safety is for pussies.
Okay, well, you know, it's that sort of considerate behavior. But we are here to celebrate together.
I think that it's less considerate and more legally mandatory.
Honey, I'm sure legally we're fine.
What legally would happen if I were to introduce some intense heat to this site?
You mean if I didn't defeat you?
Are you gonna set this place on fire?
Possibly.
Bring it on. I want to let some of this gamma radiation out.
Oh, look at that!
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have moved. Okay. I have now had the privilege of hosting our weekly meetings for a full year.
Except for the time I saw Russell Crowe sing, and I destroyed the roof.
Q fall 601!
That was actually a confirmed.
It was an awesome day.
But really, you all have made such strides since then, and I think we're really ready for these sorts of fun outings.
Fun isn't really the word.
You know, I believe that you can conquer your anger every single day.
Okay, do you or do you not acknowledge my condition is real? That seemed like a pretty blatant reference.
I think she's doing it on purpose.
Okay, before we get started, we do have some forms we'll need to fill out.
Oh, I am so sorry that I accosted you with my words.
It's okay.
So sorry. So sorry. So sorry.
Shannon,
Yes?
I just noticed that none of the buildings are torn up to eviscerate
My
the
rage
bodies
is
of
making me
false
unbutton my shirts.
He's too sexy for his shit!
Oh, I think the transformation coming! I'm about to Hulk out!
Michael, honey, what were you saying about the buildings?
May I build one tall enough to eviscerate a body that falls from it?
Wanna eviscerate me?
You know what, boys? I don't think we have that much control.
No, please, can I build the dangerous building? Please!
Gotta say, if to the top of K2.
I had an episode once where I hulked out! Get away! Get away!
I saved my sister from what can only be described as an immortal dragon.
We all know you're an adventurer, Michael.
It's not even a challenge for my body to regulate itself out here.
Maybe you can work with a coat on?
Looks like destructive heights are all I have now.
Shannon, I think he's going to take off his shirt and I've asked him not to do
Oh
that.
no, it's not my shirt this time! I'm about to Hulk out! Get away! Get away! No, I don't, God! I survived on my own isolated state!
You all have been coming to these meetings for a year, talking about how anger destroyed your life. You want to know how it destroyed my life? Okay. I burned my house down with my husband inside. And it took lots and lots of therapy for me to get over that. So maybe we can just take a minute and look at some other people's problems, and I can get some fucking support.
Sorry.
Yeah, we're sorry.
Sometimes it's hard to think of your counselor as a person.
It's up!
No!
That was a gross overreaction. But I do have to say that it was really amazing and sweet.
Welcome, Shannon.
You're welcome. If it weren't for you, I'd probably be falling to my death right now.
And I'd be destroying one of my relationships.
You see how I got naked?
Dude! The tournament has been over for 2 weeks. Why are you still filling out brackets?
Procrastination, habit, ennui.
What the? This is bleak. The 1 seed is the pointlessness of it all. The 2-3 is feeling abandoned by some of my closest family members versus will I ever again meet someone new that I feel an emotional connection to? And that 1-4. Are those things that you're actually considering doing to yourself?
It's just sometimes I get really down and it doesn't seem like there are too many other options.
Get up.
Why?
Again, we are ruling this bracket ineligible for the tournament, all right? So it's a new bracket. Okay, here we go. The 2-3 is going to be smile more and take more risks. And that's going to be versus, it's not always someone else's responsibility to pick up the phone first.
Seems like a lot of work.
Okay. Can I make a terrible analogy?
If I say no, will it stop you?
No. Look, each of us is going to get knocked out of the tournament soon enough. You know, it doesn't matter how good we are. It doesn't matter whether we deserve it. Do you remember a couple of weeks ago when that ref made that terrible call?
Yeah, that was bullshit. That foul was on the court. That should not have been a continuation.
Yes. Now, imagine if there had been actual stakes involved.
There were actual stakes. I had a dime on that game.
No, I mean something like my dad getting diagnosed with cancer. And then the insurance company refusing to pay for a surgery that could potentially save his life.
Wow, it's like an army of refs making shitty calls.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
No, your dad's still around though, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, because he chose to stay and fight. You know? Look, some terrible call is gonna knock you out of the game, but you don't just give up because you're down big at halftime.
So wait, are you saying that if I just tough this out, I can handle just about anything?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, these are supposed to be the good times, you know? This is before joint replacements. And before we need pills for erections. And before that time when we're trying to think of a word and we can't quite think of what the word is, and then we go through a panic attack in our chest thinking, oh my God, okay, this is the first sign of Alzheimer's. We have all of that to look forward to. We have to remain optimistic. Mr. Rogers inspired millions and put a smile on their face.
John Wayne Gacy murdered dozens of boys and buried them in his crawl space.
Both of them love children. Both of them are dead.
Live long enough and you'll die.
Susan Anthony fought for women's rights, and now she's on the dollar coin.
Casey Anthony wanted to party, so she murdered the fruit of her life.
Both of them are women.
Both of them are dead.
Oh, hey, wait, Casey Anthony's not dead.
Well, she should be.
Mother Teresa cleaned up Calcutta and brought comforts to the poor.
Adolf Hitler murdered millions and started the Second World War.
Both of them were foreign.
Both of them are dead. Live long enough and you'll die.
Don't know what good is without evil.
You don't know what life is without death. So get off your ass and do something. Learn a new language.
Control my anger. Give lots of things.
Wear a condom.
Spend time with family.
Embrace your Filipino heritage.
You're white. As long as you give it your best. The universe is nothing but indifferent chaos.
Live long enough and you'll die.
Die long enough and you'll live. Live long enough and you'll.
Thank you all for coming out for our last show. People are not giving up for us. So give it up for Jeff on the piano. Our wonderful rider, so give him a round of applause.
lower